I don't know how much I've got in the tank to listen to this cunt talk about Spidey. Let's see.
I'm going to offer my review of the latest Spider-Man film. And I'm going to review this film because I saw this film, and my suffering must mean something.
No, he's got the old dry. Guys, I am such an everyman, and I can't do this superhero shit. The woke cunts are at it again.
The old influencer mantra goes, if you can't at least get some content out of it, then what the hell's the point?
I agree with that. I'm getting some content out of you.
Yes, I went and saw the new Spider-Man movie on opening night. I waded through the throngs of Spider-Man superfans, many of them wearing Spider-Man apparel or even full Spider-Man suits. These were grown adults, by the way.
Yeah, so they should. They're fans of Spider-Man. They're not Catholic, boring fuckheads like, look at this. I'm a fisherman. I have a lumberjack aesthetic. I have mahogany boat and books. Why is everything boating? Is he a fisher guy? He used to have a bookshelf with his little walrus book and all that shit behind him. But man, yeah, cunts like to dress up as Spider-Man. They're grown adults, by the way. Yeah, Stan Lee was a comic book creator, character creator, and, you know, super nerd all the way into old age. A lot of the comic book artists are much older than you bland-looking sack of poo. And it goes on and on. Pick your IP, Spider-Man, gaming, all this kind of stuff. Dude, you're so fucking bland. Grown adults were dressed in Spider-Man apparel. Where I went and said to my missus, shall we engage in sexual congress this month, as we like to indulge in such things for the sake of procreation only. I'm not to derive any joy out of it, and you sure as hell won't. But here we are on our Saturday night watching this piece of shit movie.
I had not felt so out of place somewhere since I went to the Women's March in 2022. But the latter was a scene from my documentary, What is a Woman? Which is a better movie, by the way. It was a
No, it's not.
sacrifice I had to make for the art. The trip to the movie theater last Friday was a sacrifice I made for love. Not love of Spider-Man, but love of my wife, who for some reason really wanted to see the new Spider-Man movie.
There, your wife sounds like she's got some taste. She likes Spidey. You don't. Have you heard this guy's greatest movies of all time? It's like, oh, yes, Gone with the Wind, Citizen Kane. You boring cunt. But your wife sounds like she wanted to see Spidey.
Now, we've been married for 15 years.
And why are we going through this? Is this where the Daily Wire's at now? His whole fucking life story?
I had no idea that she's been a Spider-Man fan this entire
I can't do this. Good on her.
to be a solemn responsibility, something I take very seriously. It is a great works of that stand.
He's 5 minutes in and he's fucking plugging something. Look at your face, bro. These eyes are the eyes of nihilistic sadness and eternal depression. He's never smiled in his life. Matthew, you are definitely sticking with us forever, aren't you? It says it in the contract.
Yes, and I've devised a new video where I'm laughing at some fat cunt, and today they are cancelled.
I can't do this, boys.
Boys and us.
Whoa, we said
My wife bet
boys.
the opposite. She said the opposite would be the case. She said it'd be nothing but adults. And she was right about that too, it turns out. We walked into our screening room to find an auditorium packed with childless 30 and 40-somethings.
I don't think that's true. I went and saw it too. There were fucking all types there. And even if it is true, who gives a fuck, man? It's superhero shit. And Spidey's the most popular hero in the world. Oh, sorry, you're the man. You know, my main beef with these... My main beef. Fuck, I talk shit. One of the many beefs with all types of fucking people, like one of these cunts in particular, the traditional masculinity is, like Ben Shapiro's one of them as well. The idea of the traditional masculine man is he who works and provides for his family. Oi, the real traditional thing, if you keep backdating it further, was being able to fight. None of you cunts can fucking throw a punch. Yous are all protected by your insulated little rich group and your gated communities and your fake fucking religions and all that shit. And you're gonna shit can Spidey? Spidey. Oi, not everyone can be a fucking religious cunt. Some of us need the modern myths, you know? Some of us just want the modern myths. It's the hero's journey. Fucking rules. All right, let's just skip ahead and be really unfair to this cunt.
As a cast member on the IMDb page, you might be asking, how could you possibly get Spider-Man's cell phone into the movie? Well, they get it in there a lot. They engineer a thin excuse for all of these gratuitous full frontal cell phone shots. In the film, Spider-Man is apparently subscribed to some kind of app.
This is unbearable. Dude, who's a fan of this guy? Fuck, the personality of a fucking dead person.
Like my 3-year-old playing hide and seek by huddling behind the curtain with his legs and arms and half his head still visible. So it starts with Spider-Man swinging around New York fighting bad guys. And this is all handled by the way of montage. We see him fighting evil ninjas for 5 seconds, and then he fights the villain Scorpion, so-called because he wears a mechanical suit that resembles a scorpion, which, by the way, is a really impractical setup for committing.
Oh, yes, this guy, my dry wit. He supposedly is called the Scorpion because he has a scorpion tail.
It's fucking comic book shit, dude. Go on, bro.
There are a trillion other versions of that character in a trillion other universes. And you might think, well, you know, that means that there are no stakes in any of these movies. You might think that developing...
You know what? He's going to start making some points that I'll actually agree with, but I don't want to just because I want to be a hater today. So I'm just going to be unfair and not listen to any of it.
Not relying on the cinematic equivalent of the red easy button from those Staples commercials 20 years ago.
Today we'll be performing a triple Hoffenritter procedure.
Good on ya.
$25 million to make a movie. And when that movie is hailed by critics and audiences alike, as this one has been, I don't think it's too much to ask that someone during the course of production makes some kind of effort to fill at least the most glaring plot holes. Now, it turns out that the psychic is a girl named Jean Grey, who is, or I guess will be in the next Marvel movie, a founding member of the X-Men. Jean Grey is trying to break into a secretive government agency.
Get on with it.
Department of Damage Control. And it's saved for a late reveal that this secretive government agency is, you'll never guess it, actually sinister. And this will come as a surprise to you if you've never seen any movie ever. But if you are familiar with movies, especially Marvel movies, then you know that secret government agencies are...
Well, there you go, boys. Me patience just ran out. We gave him a fair shake of the sauce bottle, didn't we? He's got his little fish here. He's the, the traditional man who's bewildered that superheroes are a thing and have been for over 100 years. And yeah, there you go. A guy who hates Spider-Man, reviewing Spider-Man, and I think we've accomplished what we set out to do here, and that's waste time. Let's see how he wraps it up at the very end, and let's get out of here.
That takes even the smallest risk or the slightest creative gamble or tries to say anything but the vaguest hallmark platitude. But why would it do that when it can put in no effort, expend zero creative energy, and still make $1 zillion? That's the real moral of this story. And the other moral is that in my house, we need to go back to me picking the movies.
Oh, that would be so fun. Schindler's List on repeat in the household here to really shore up the message. All right, we did it. What a fucking cool guy, an excitement machine, and not a charisma vacuum at all. And even if he's right, I bet he was on a bunch of stuff, because the movie does have a shitload of plot holes in it. I just don't like the look of your head, bro. So we'll just listen to our boys who criticize it. All right, fuck this. Later.